Hey, Chef Healthy Henry here, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a nice, easy soup, a Tuesday night soup, or a soup you can use as a side for more gourmet kind of menu. But this is probably going to be one of the last couple soups that we do for the season, just because we're getting into spring. You know, time change was just yesterday, so we're getting into more of that spring type of menus. We're going to be doing more salads, more light dishes, more fish, and more more fruits and things like that. So, but this is going to be a good one. This is a good transition soup because you can do it as a late winter soup where it's not too cold, but it's good enough, cold enough outside. But it's also a good, nice early spring soup too. So we're doing a broccoli with white beans. We're going to saute some cactus. We're going to put that cactus in there. It's nice and easy. And then we're going to add our cheese. Now the cheese we're using in this soup is a Gruyere cheese. This is going to give you a more of a gourmet type soft, smooth texture in your soup once it's done. Or you can go the other way and use like a sharp cheddar, like a sharp white cheddar I should say. And that's going to give you more of a rustic, salty kind of consistency and kind of flavor profile. Either way you go, you're not going to go wrong because it's going to really be really good. So we're going to clear this out. We're going to saute our cactus really quickly, and then we're going to throw everything in the food processor. It's going to be done. It's going to be easy. So let's get started. Okay, so we got everything ready, really hot, ready to go. So we just add our oil in here, not too much, just a little bit, and then that's going to already hot because I've had this going already while I was doing the intro, so it's nice and easy. It's just a cup of cactus, nice and easy. This is not going to be one of those things where Okay, so let's talk about cactus for a little bit. So first of all, there's a lot of liquid in it. So once you put it in, you hear that psh kind of thing because the oil and the water is reacting kind of thing, and then it just kind of settles in, and then just give it a couple of flips, and this is going to cook down really quickly. So it's nice and easy. So the other thing about cactus, now I've done a couple of different recipes with cactus for you guys. It's very high in fiber and in complex carbs and antioxidants, and it's really good for bone density. So for us bariatric people, this is going to be a really good ingredient for us to use throughout our journey. So here we are. We're just going to do this really quickly, and like I said, we're just going to saute this just for a couple minutes. It'll be done. We'll get the other thing, the food processor out, and we'll just start going at it from there. All right, so this cactus is almost done. So we're basically doing, and this recipe will be on my website, so it's not a big deal, but we're basically just doing just a cup of this. We're doing a cup of cheese, and then like maybe 6 cups of broccoli. We all have broccoli, don't we? And then some broth and whatever. Throw it together, a little bit of salt. It's going to be super nice and easy. But like I said, that recipe will be on my website and then this video obviously on YouTube. But no big deal. We're going to get this going for you. So this is pretty much done. Nice and sauteed up. We're just going to take this off real quick here and put it there. And then you see all the liquid that comes out of there. That's just not oil, but that's also the water comes from the cactus. Okay, let's clear this out. Get that food processor out here and start everything up. So I'm super excited. So be right back. Okay, so we got our cactus all sauteed up, and we boiled our broccoli, so it's nice and easy. We have our white beans. They come in a can, so we kind of take them out, rinse them, and then you rinse out some of that sodium that comes in the can too when you rinse out that water, but no big deal. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add our broccoli. It's going to be nice and easy. I'm going to go really quickly, okay? And then I like to do the beans next, and then we have our broth. We're doing vegetable broth here. And I like to do it in batches just so I can keep track of the consistency. So we're going to put this on here, keeping in mind that we still have to add the cheese and the cactus, and then a little bit of salt, but we want to keep an eye on what we've got going on here. All right, so let's see where we're at. So we can see that we're already getting good with our consistency with that, but we're going to add in our cactus, just like I said, just a cup, not a big deal, but it's good enough to get some good fiber in there and some good nutrients. And then we add our Gruyere cheese in here next, and again another cup, and just like more protein, not a big deal. And then we're going to give that another round. All right, so we're going to look at this again. So now you see that the beans and the cheese give us that nice thick consistency, and you see how this is nice and thick. And you know, really, when you're looking at soups like this, you just like consistency is how you want to do it. I can add more broth if I want to. I can just keep it the way it is as far as that whole thing goes. But we need to add some salt here, and then we'll get one more thing, and then we'll taste it. So here we go. All right. All right, so we're gonna taste that. This is really good. I like the consistency. It's not too thin. The cheese obviously adds a little flavor to it, and then it adds it's a little bit of thickness, but really it's that smooth, like easy textures, you know, that you can see. You take this up and you can see how it comes down. Not too thick, not too thin. The cactus gives it a little more flavor, and of course the nutrients, and then we throw in white beans for more to help thicken it up. And these are natural thickeners, so you don't have to put in a lot of other additives to thicken it up. These are good things to have. Again, you could add more broth if you wanted to, make it a little bit thinner if you wanted to, but that's personal preference. So this is a good, nice, easy recipe. We're going to clear this out. We're going to plate this, and then we're going to taste it again once it's plated, and then we'll be done. Nice and easy, just like I said. Okay, welcome back. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little bowl. We're going to put just a little scoopful of the soup in here. It's nice and easy. You don't need too much, but it's nice and a nice good soup. Put a couple of spoonfuls in here. Okay. And then you see how the thickness, you see that's there. And then I like to do a little bit of garnish, do a little bit of avocado here. And then just top it with some of that Gruyere cheese. There you go. So this is our broccoli soup with white bean and some cactus and some cheese in there. Nice, flavorful, good consistency. Lots of high protein, high fiber, very low carbs, and no sugar in here. So